Hello everybody, welcome back to some more GregTech New Horizons. We're back again playing some GregTech. And I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I'm having a good day. I'm a little bit dizzy and I'm a little bit out of sync because I got new glasses. We got new glasses and yeah, I'm gonna jump on the camera here for a sec so everyone can see me in my mighty new glasses, I guess. But they are transistent and anti-glare, which is kind of nice. So let's get on the camera here. Let's see what we got here. Hello. All right. Camera's a little bit jacked up, but I am here on the camera. Here we go. I can't even see myself. Let's get on the large camera. Hello. Obviously, I need a haircut too, but it's okay. These are the new glasses I got. And it's nice that, you know, I could potentially do live streams. And you can see me. You can see me. You can see what I'm looking at. So it's kind of funny. Hey, it's Normal Jeff. What's going on? Well, I wouldn't really say it's a face reveal. Not particularly, but maybe. Let me get chat pulled up here. I can see the chat on OBS, but I can't see it on YouTube. That's funny, face reveal. But yeah, I'm back again. Back again, playing some more of this awesome mod pack. Yeah. Yeah, I have a series here on my channel that was from my Twitch live streams, and I did, you know, the whole face cam thing. I don't really like it because I have a nervous problem. Like, I get really nervous and I do a lot of movements, so that's why I don't stream with the camera on. And you know, I don't want people to feel uncomfortable, so that's why I usually just don't. Oh gosh, this mod pack, GregTech New Horizons, my goodness. This mod pack has 12 different tiers and in-game goals and stuff, but it's about GregTech is what it's mostly about, and that is a mod that kind of changes. It's a mod that changes everything around, basically. Like, you have to use like tools and circuits and all kinds of, you know, crazy stuff. Now the quest line is crazy. Like, there's so many quests and there's so much stuff that you have to make. Like, this is just crazy. You start basically on this page and you just work your way to the next tiers. And right now we are on the Steam age, basically. So that's tier 0.5. And I'm just getting to making steel and everything. These are coke ovens here. We got coke ovens running. This is a bricked blast furnace. Yeah, this pack does require a big brain, and I've been having I've been having one hell of a time, put it that way. Because this pack is no joke when it comes to crafting, and all these new machines and stuff are just, they're really crazy, but it's really a lot of fun. But once you basically get into the Steam age, you start making all these machines like compressors and smelters and macerators and hammers and furnaces and extractors and all kinds of stuff like that. It is cool though. It really is. It's really neat. You don't play a lot of Minecraft, so it's new for you. Well, that's good. It's always nice to, you know, experience something that's new. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's really grindy, but like I said, it's a lot of fun, but it's grindy. And some of the mechanics are really a lot different than you would think. And it does change the recipes. It changes a lot of the recipes. Like, for instance, let's type in crafting table. So crafting table. So the recipe for a crafting table in normal Minecraft is 4 planks. On GregTech, it is logs and flint. And all these different, like I said, circuits and plates and electronics and GregTech is very crazy. Oh yeah, it will. This pack is crazy. There's a streamer called CarX, and he is on season 4 of this mod pack. He's on season 4 of it. He has beaten this mod pack 3 times. And I enjoy watching his videos. He's a really, really good YouTuber. He's not well known, but he should be. He does a great job. And his videos really help me out when I'm playing this. And I'm kind of learning a lot from it. So, yeah. I just got to figure out what I'm trying to do today. So we're trying to do these quests. And that's what I'm going to be working on, is more of the quest. Because I just got the steel up and running. So this is my first steel ingots that we've gotten. We finally got steel. That took a long time to get that. Yeah, it is what it is. So now that we have steel, that kind of opens up some new stuff here. And this is what I want to get to today, if possible. I want to make a tool forge, but it requires an obsidianite. So obsidianite ingots. So we need to make this obsidianite stuff is really, really weird to make. But now, you know what's really interesting about this mod pack is this over here. This over here on the left is an auto crafting NEI. You can literally auto craft stuff. And it bookmarks it over here. It's really amazing. The tool forge allows you to make hammers. Like you can make hammers and different types of excavation tools. Yeah, you're right. Yep. Yeah, lots of tools. But we need this obsidianite stuff. So obsidianite. So we're gonna have to make molten obsidianite. So molten yeah, this stuff here, I think. Yeah, molten obsidianite. So in order to make molten obsidianite, we need zinc, we need steel, and we need obsidian. So in order to get obsidian, we're going to have to get lava and water in our smeltery, which that is easy to do. And then of course some steel and some zinc, and I have all that, so we can actually make this stuff. And that's obviously that's the plan for today, is to try to get some better tools so we can get a hammer. Because when you're using a hammer, you're mining a 3x3, so that's 9 blocks every time you punch through cobblestone or whatever. That's 9 blocks. I've seen this AI thing in many Minecraft videos. It seems very useful. Yeah, there's a lot of different stuff happening in these mod packs nowadays. What will you do with the bar? Are you talking about this green bar here? Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about the steel ingots? Not sure which thing you're talking about, though. Oh, you know what else is like really, really tedious in this mod pack is the food. So this thing here is the nutrition mod. And you have to manage all of your dairy, fruit, grain, protein, and vegetable. Or else your Minecraft guy he'll get debuffs and stuff, and it's really annoying to deal with. But yeah, we're gonna make this molten obsidianite stuff. Then we need the zinc gravel stuff, and then we need the steel ingots. Like the pink ingots you talked about that you need, I forgot its name, obsidianite. Oh yeah, this. Basically, we're gonna make some of that because we're gonna make our tools out of that material. So we're going to have an obsidianite pickaxe and axe, shovel. We're going to have a mattock, and we're going to have a sword. But yeah, it is very complex, but not really once you get the hang of it. So now all I need is obsidian. I honestly want to get I want to get a stack of steel, but like it's so slow in this machine. And the problem is I need to upgrade and make more of these steel producing brick blast furnaces. So once I make more of these brick blast furnaces, you don't even want to know the recipe for these crazy things. You got to make all this fire brick and gypsum and buckets of concrete. Then you got to have this and this and this. It's pretty crazy, but like with the auto crafting here, it's not so bad. And I had just learned about the auto crafting from one of the videos that I was watching the other day. So yeah, I'm still learning myself. So yeah, so I just need to get lava and water, which that's easy to do. So this is the smeltery over here. So I'm going to throw all this stuff in here eventually. And this stuff will smelt down, then it'll go into the smeltery basically. And you can cast stuff out through casting tables and these are ingot cast. So you can do a lot of different stuff. It doesn't necessarily smelt stuff. What it does is it turns it into the molten liquids. And then you can cast it out. Now, it will cast it out as like the ingot, like so that way it's like smelted down and actually smelted into the ingot. And you can also come over here. Normally in modded Minecraft, you can cast blocks. But in this pack, you can only cast certain blocks of it. So let's say you had a block of iron, an iron block, you could cast it out. But in this pack, you cannot do that. Just for the fact that it's different. I got these 10 nuggets in here. I want to just eject these out. And see, even if there's molten tin, I can't do it that way. So I have to just get the extra out and then break that and then just replace it. It's pretty crazy, honestly. So now we got steel in here and zinc. Now we just need to get obsidian. I'm not sure if I can mine obsidian. But I kind of wonder if I can just mine it. I don't think we can, though. I don't think our tool is qualified high enough to mine it. I'm not sure if I can put lava in the smeltery with this or not, but we're going to try. Now, you know what's funny about lava is you have to have these barbecue gloves. It's literally called BBQ glove right hand, BBQ glove left hand. And you have to carry lava. You have to make sure that you're holding the lava while you're carrying it, and you have to have your gloves on or you take damage. You literally take damage. And but yeah, that's what we're going to find out. So if I tear this off, this is a faucet that goes on the but what does that say? Okay, hold on. So I don't know if I can put lava directly in here or not. No, we cannot. Okay, that sucks. Yeah, that actually sucks. I can't put lava in there like that. So I don't actually know how we're going to get obsidian. But may have to look that up. We may have to just level up our tool to mine it. I'm not sure. So obsidian, I just need regular good old obsidian. And I don't really know how we're going to get it. It may tell me in the quest book, but I'm not sure. So this says it's upgrade time. You could in principle make obsidianite by mixing obsidian, steel, and zinc in the smeltery. But to get a much better yield, you can show you are a GregTech hero and search NEI for an alternative recipe using dust. Obsidianite pickaxes are able to mine ardite in the nether. And then it says leave the rest of your obsidianite as liquid in your smelter. You want to make the tool forge. You need 16 ingots in the smeltery to make 2 large plates. So now I need to figure out if I can go mine obsidian. I don't know if we can do that or not, so. But there's lava, so we can pour water on lava and see if we can mine it, but I don't know for sure. Because my mining level is redstone level, so it's level 4. I may have to just look this up to see how we get it. Yeah, I'm gonna Google this real fast. Yeah, I think I can just make an obsidian pickaxe, actually. Or I'm sorry, not an obsidian pickaxe, a steel pickaxe. I think we can do that. That's what we'll do. We'll make a steel pickaxe and then we'll go mine the obsidian that way. Oh yeah, you actually do level up your mining. And I think the mining levels in this mod pack go all the way to like 100 or something crazy. It goes really, really, really high. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a steel pickaxe head. You can replace your pickaxe heads in this mod pack. So we'll make a steel one and then we'll replace the head, and then it'll be a steel pickaxe. And then we can get our obsidian that way. So in order to replace your pickaxe head, you have to repair it fully. So now that it's fully repaired, I can go out here to the smeltery. And then I can get in this chest and get this pickaxe head cast. Then we can cast out some of the steel to make this pickaxe head. As you can see there, the liquid comes out and then it forms into this. How do you level up? You just mine stuff like cobblestone and such. And then eventually you get levels onto it. If you hit shift, this says tool XP underneath of where it says common. And you'll see we have 1,311 XP out of 3,574. Or 3,574. So we're 36% away from the next level. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So anyways, we're going to make, and this is actually a big upgrade. So now we have a steel pickaxe. So repair material steel. So we'll probably have to get a level onto this now. And that does drop your tool XP down when you upgrade. But not by much. But I am curious about seeing if I can get some obsidian. Don't know if we can mine it yet, but I'm going to try to see. So I want to go over here. There's a bunch of lava here, and that's kind of where I want to go. Because I want to pour lava on this, or I'm sorry, I want to pour water on this lava. Yeah, whatever you mine, I think it counts towards XP as long as it's a mineable block that's mineable with the pickaxe. It counts, so I am going to get my horse out. I don't particularly like the horses really that much. They're kind of glitchy because, and this is actually a 1.7 pack. but they've upgraded this and done whatever to add the modern Minecraft stuff to the game. Well, they've added the modern Minecraft stuff to the pack somehow. I don't know how, but you can tell right away. Look how glitchy this is. It's just kind of glitchy on the horses, but it's faster than me running to destinations. So this is where we're going to go. I need to kind of figure out where we're going here. So I need to head off in this direction. So we're going to be finding that lava and seeing if we can mine it, basically. We don't want to run into that. Oh my god. Cloaking, bulwark, berserk, fiery exhaust, ghastly, sprint, choke, sapper, storm, poisonous, alchemist, regen, skeleton. Holy shit. Infernal, turtling, skeleton of smashing. We don't want to run into him. Holy crap. If I run into that guy, I will be dead. That is one powerful. That's the most powerful skeleton I've ever seen. Well, why not make it 1.21? I have no clue. I think it's mostly because they're trying to keep the pack the way packs kind of like used to be back in the day. Yeah, holy combination for sure. They're just trying to keep it kind of like old school. I don't really know. I can't really answer that. That's just kind of like one of those questions I don't really have an answer for. But there's a big Discord channel and community for GregTech New Horizons. You should probably just go to like their Discord and check it out and ask them questions. Probably would be that would be the better thing to do, I think. All right, I need to mark this lava actually. I don't know if I can mark it. We'll just run to it. It's fine. Because it's over here by these roguelike dungeons. There's dungeons that are kind of like spread out all over the map and stuff. Different types of dungeons that you can do. It's pretty cool. You know, that's the one thing that sucks about horses. It's so hard to navigate through these forests on a horse. There's all these leaves and stuff, they constantly get in the way. Yeah. Never hurts to wonder about stuff, does it? I wonder about many things in life, but I don't have all the answers. Wish I did. But I don't. Life is a mystery, you just never know. You know, in all actuality, I think we can mine, yeah, I never thought of this. These totems, I think this counts as obsidian. Oh my gosh. We cannot even mine that. Harvest level obsidian. Correct tool pickaxe. Oh, well, we can't mine this. So yeah, we cannot mine obsidian, but these things have all these, there's chests in these things too. We got a steel helmet, that's awesome. It's actually a really nice find. Spaghetti and meatballs dinner. I'm gonna mark this on the map. So this does have obsidian, but I can't mine it, so I'm not really sure what to do. That's interesting. Well, I tell you one thing, we'll grab all these ingots and stuff, I suppose. Because there's ingots and stuff in here that we can grab. Not going to grab this stuff. Oh wow, look at this. Disposable item turret. That's a turret. So we'll check that out later, probably. My horse is getting away from me. Oh my gosh, where is my horse? Oh no. We've lost our horse, uh-oh. Where could he have gone? Oh no. Where is my horsey? Oh, I don't need that actually. Where's my horse? Where is my horse? He's over there. At least it shows your horse on the map, thank God. Bosses? I don't actually know. I don't know. I haven't been far enough in this pack to experience bosses. There probably is. I mean, obviously there's the Ender Dragon and all that stuff. But as far as other bosses, I don't know. My horse is giving me a daggone runaround. Why are you running around like that? Come here. So, yeah, I don't know what to do because I can't mine obsidian. So, like, yeah, I don't know what to do. So I figure maybe we'll just, yeah, I don't know, actually. What I need to do is I need to get a modifier on my pickaxe, and then I can add diamond to it. And apparently diamond will add, it'll add more mining power to my pickaxe. It'll make it to where it mines higher tier. If we can do that in this pack, I don't know. So I don't necessarily know if we can do that. Gotta get my horse over here. Gotta get him on some dry land. But like, nighttime is dangerous on this game. Come on. Get up there, please. Oh my gosh, what is... No, dude. No, 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 get out of there. Gonna drown. Oh man. We're just dragging him, I guess. There we go. No. Yes, get up there. There you go. So yeah, I've got to figure out this obsidian thing. I don't have any idea. Upgrading my pickaxe to steel is kind of it's kind of okay, he's just like a regular skeleton. Ah. Good thing he was just a regular skeleton. That's scary. I may have to make my pickaxe back to bronze. I don't know. Yeah, this cannot mine obsidian for some reason. What I do wonder is, can I use a diamond and a block of gold to get another modifier is what I wonder. We might be able to do that. If I can do that, we can get our mine level up enough to do the obsidian. And that'll be good. And then once I get my mining level up, we can go back to that totem and we can actually get the obsidian off of it. But until then, we can't. So we need to upgrade our mining level here somehow. Oh, look at that pickaxe. Blood-infused iron pickaxe. Mining level obsidian. That looks like a bunch of crazy shenanigans. Wow, master blood orbs and all kinds of... That's crazy. That's crazy stuff. I don't know about all that. Okay. So I'm still kind of Googling here for a second. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, so this thing says that the steel pickaxe just needs to be leveled up. So we'll just go mine some iron or something for right now. I guess I'm gonna have to cast out some steel. Well, actually, I don't have to cast it out. We can just grab it out of here. Now, this will repair my pickaxe, but we gotta be really, sparing with it. And I want to put some more iron in here to make some more steel, obviously. Oh, that's all good. People come and people go. It's perfectly fine. Because, you know, at the end of the day, we all have lives, you know? We all live a life. It's all good, not a problem. I'm just that's what I do on my streams, Jeff. I ramble, and I do random stuff here. Well, my progress is, we're in the Steam age, so we're right here on tier 0.5, and then the next tier that we're trying to get to is the LV. And I've never actually been to the LV tier, and I hear it's pretty interesting and it's kind of fun, so we just got to work the quest line. Then once we get to a certain point in the quest line, it will actually unlock the LV and the next tier. So we have to work in these quest lines to unlock each tier. And that's going to require us to make all these various types of machines and stuff too. Like this thing. This thing holds 576,000 buckets of steam. That's a lot of steam, because these machines are all steam machines. They're steam powered things. So requires water and fuel. And this is a coal boiler, so you got to have your fuel. What does LV stand for? I don't even know. I don't know if that tells us what that stands for or not. But I don't know. I have to look that up. So it is for low voltage. So I'm assuming that since that stands for low voltage, medium voltage, and then high voltage, so LMV, low, medium, high, and then EV and IV and LUV, and there's a lot of that. There's a lot of them, so I would have to like look all that up too. So, you know, I do that a lot. When you don't know, just Google. Just get on Google. It's an amazing thing, you know. Google will give you the answers to anything in life, probably. That's what we've been doing here. We've been macerating iron. But the ores and stuff, they have so many different names. It's, there's a lot of different names for all the ores and stuff. It sounded like something just exploded. That's kind of scary. Don't know what that was, but something blew up outside. Something blew up out there, I don't know. Well, it doesn't really mean that we got to generate electricity. It just means that we got to get to the certain point in the quest line and do the certain quest that requires us to get to the next thing. But that could potentially make us do some kind of electricity and stuff. You never know, which we'll be getting into generating power. It's not necessarily called electricity, but it is called power generation. Like in some mod packs, it's called RF power. And that means redstone flux power. And then there's also EU power and some other different types of powers. It's all crazy. There's a lot of different things. Nothing has blowed up. I did have something blow up the other day though. I had this guy blow up, the simple solar boiler. It blew up on me because if it heats up and you try to put water in it, it will explode. So you have to put the water going to it first. So that way it doesn't explode while it's heating up. That's what happened before. But anyway, like I said, I need to gain a some more mining experience, I guess. And then that should get this to obsidian level. So yeah, we'll mine more iron because we're going to need a lot of iron anyway. Okay, I got one spaghetti mill with me, so that'll be good enough. So all of these are veins that we can mine. That's where what we're going to do. We're going to go to this one. Actually, I think I'll go to this one over here. Because this one over here is already like semi-mined out. There's still a whole crap ton of iron that I need to get. Yeah, this is very realistic. You can even add shaders to this mod pack. I wanted to add shaders, but I thought, well, I'd rather not lag. So I never added them to the pack. But I'm not really getting a whole lot done. I wanted to get some stuff done this stream, like the tool forge and all that, but I don't think we'll get it done. It looks like a madhouse in here. There's just ores and blocks everywhere. Where I just been mining the stuff out. So there is literally stuff everywhere in here right now. But we'll mine it up though. My pickaxe is pretty fast, so I am just curious how long it's going to take to level this up though. Because I don't have unlimited amounts of steel. So we kind of have to be careful. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, my computer can run any game, obviously at the highest settings, but like, when it's a big mod pack like this, I just want everything to just function, you know? I just want it to work. I don't want there to be, you know, huge lag spikes or anything going on. But like I said, there is iron everywhere in this place. There's so much of it. You know, to be honest, upgrading this to a steel pick was kind of smart because it has way more durability and this thing is not wearing out that quick now, which is lovely. Quite nice, actually. I didn't think that the durability was going to be this good, but it's actually good. Very, very good. So it's going to get the job done pretty much. So we can mine a lot of blocks with this thing. As long as we have steel, we can repair. Oh my goodness. Hi, how you doing? Okay, you're dead. Yeah, there's enemies in here and like everywhere. Sometimes they just run into you and there ain't nothing you can do about it. Yeah, this sucks having to mine, but it is what it is, you know. I hate that so much, but it's kind of seeming like I'm gonna have to get 3700 XP. It's gonna take forever. So we're not gonna get the tool forge done in this stream. There's no way. But it is what it is. At least we can say that we did mining today. Oh gosh, this is iron ore. Well, some of it's actually copper. Like in this mod pack, there's different raw ores. Like this is raw limonite, but it is iron. It's just GregTech style of ores basically. And then there's the crushed versions. Sometimes you can use the crushed versions. And then there's the impure piles of dust. And it's crazy. There's so many different types of ores. But if I hit J, that opens up this menu. And when you dig down, you find these veins and it tells you what they actually are. See how this says iron? And then it also says brown limonite, yellow limonite, banded iron, and malachite. And then on this one, it's manganese or whatever the heck that stuff is. Grossular, specisertine. I don't even know what that stuff is or what it's used for. And then this one, lapis, lazurite. Yeah, it's pretty in depth, but it's so much fun because you get to collect all these different things, and you know you can build a base how you want to build a base. You can have an underground base, or you can have an overworld base like I have. Build yourself a little starter house or whatever you want to do. Basically, there's a lot of different stuff you can do. Pretty awesome. But like I said, this iron vein is just absolute madness. It's so large and crazy. Like I've never seen an iron vein this huge in this mod pack. And this is one of the big boys. Because there is literally ore everywhere. But eventually we will mine this entire thing out. Once I get a hammer, it's going to be awesome. Once I get a hammer, we will go through this real fast. And we're already getting tons and tons of this stuff. I think Fortune works on this too, but I'm not 100% sure. You can't really install Minecraft. Eh, it is what it is. Well, technically, you could do... well, you do need to have an account, but like you can install different types of launchers. Like for this, I'm using the Technic launcher. That's like the only one that works for me. And that's what I'm using, so. I don't know, here before too long. Here before too long, I might just like do some kind of stream where I give away some Steam cards or something, or maybe some Minecraft points or something. I don't know. To maybe somebody that doesn't actually have the game but wants the game. That would be kind of cool. You know, I should have brought my trash can with me. Your inventory fills up so quickly when you're down here mining, it's just insane. Now I need to get out of here and go back up and dump stuff off. And that's a lot of what's... That's a lot of what happens most of the time. You just like go mining, then your inventory just gets full too fast and you gotta dump it off, and then you gotta come back. And I don't know if maybe I'm just better off just going and mining some cobblestone and placing it and mining it until I get this level up. That's what I did before. I think there's like 2,000 XP left or something. There's a lot. I don't know, I remember before I was just mining when I upgraded my pick, and eventually it leveled up, so. So we're at 1,200 and we're 1,272 away from 3,709, so we got a long way to go. And then on the mining XP, 752 out of 1,188, so we're almost there actually. But that's weird, there's two different types of XP. There's tool XP and then there's mining XP. I didn't even realize that. I'm assuming that the mining XP is just going to keep giving us, you know, different stuff to add to our tool. But the tool XP is going to make our tool stronger and better, right? Or at least you would, you know, you would think so. And these are all the impure piles of whatever. These are all the crushed, lots and lots of different crushed versions and all kinds of different things going on here. We mined all that and our pickaxe did not break, so that's pretty good actually. And then we get all these different types of versions of items, and it's crazy. Yeah, eventually you do get a lot of better traits going on. Yeah, we're like full of cobble. I don't even need this. Is my trash can here. Little trash can there. That's pretty cool. I've used these trash cans a lot in my days. I have played a lot of Minecraft in my time. I've done a lot of Minecraft. Alright, that'll give us 6 steel, so we can repair our tool of steel. So you just put down your tool station, your tool, and that'll repair it. And that's how you repair your tool. I may just do this for a while, because this is what I was doing before. I would just mine up the cobblestone, and then I would just replace it. And it's pretty fast. Well, and then until you run into sand and all this other crap. Oh boy. Oh no. Now we're, oh god, we're running into water. Not the water. You want to know when I started playing this? Just go to my very first stream and that'll tell you. It's been quite a lot of days that I've been playing this now, a couple weeks. I think this is like my 16th live stream or 17th live stream of this, maybe? I don't know. You know, quite a lot of live streams, I'll say that. You know, we could also run around outside and go and find cobble to mine up. Then we can just trash it, because we don't really need it. Now, I don't know if we'll need cobblestone later on, but we might. Or we could come over here to this village and just mine up all the stone. Let me see if this counts. So 13, 15. So yeah, that does count. Because I wouldn't mind having a bunch of these stone brick, because I maybe plan on using that. Because we can... I'll definitely build onto my base, obviously. It's just going to be a process, because I'm not ready to actually build like a big base yet. But that's been the plan. I do plan on building a large base at some point, but I don't really know. I don't know what kind of base I'm going to build. Because we're going to need a lot of room when we get further into this. There's also dimensions and stuff in this mod pack that you can go into. So I might end up going into another dimension, you never know. Wow, a creeper snuck up on me right there. Whoa, that was crazy. That was actually crazy. Kind of scared me. That scared me. Well, hopefully we level up soon. Because I really want to get that steel today and the obsidian, or I want to get the obsidian today. Yeah. Yeah, there's dimensions and stuff that we can go into. I'd say there probably is bosses. Like I said, I just haven't got up to that point yet. But I'll say definitely there's probably bosses. You know, that's why I always liked playing mod packs with Lycanites. Lycanites is really fun to play with. That's why I liked RLCraft so much, because of the Lycanites mobs. And there's Lycanites bosses and stuff. It's really, really fun. Man, this tool is like, geez. So now it doesn't... Okay, we're close. Wait, that says mining XP, so hopefully we get this thing leveled up to obsidian sooner or later, because I don't know. I am mining everything that I can. It just seems like it's just not enough. So I may have to spend all day mining to get this thing up to the level. Which that kind of sucks, but you know, it's whatever. It is what it is. Just really tedious to do this. And I don't have as much knowledge as some of these other people that actually play this pack, so I don't really know. Yeah, RLCraft is actually pretty old now. That started out as a 1.12.2 mod pack. And then eventually they made another version of it called Dragora, which is not as old. There we go. There it is. All right. Yeah, boys and girls and everyone. Yay. We finally got it to obsidian. That's awesome. And look how much of that stone brick I had to mine. That's a lot. I don't need the stairs. Yeah, now we can get the obsidian. That's so awesome. So, we still got our steel in here, which is amazing. So now we can go get the obsidian. That is great. Alright, now it's fully repaired. That is pretty costly on steel. I kind of wonder if I can upgrade it to obsidian from steel, I wonder. Because I don't need to be using the steel. Yeah. Yeah, that was convenient. I did notice that. That was pretty awesome. It's like, ding, there it is. Alright, now we can go mine the, we can go mine this obelisk thing over here. Okay, it's over there. Yeah, actually, that's not too far away. I think we can run over there. Yeah, we can go 200 blocks over there. Through the water. Later on, I do plan on connecting all these ore veins with... I'll probably just use the stone bricks. And then I'll connect all these together. So that way we can run across here on stone instead of having to go across the water. That would be more beneficial and better. Kind of annoying wading through water, you know. You can make pickaxes out of obsidian. I don't know. I know in some mod packs you can make obsidian ore, but I don't think you can in this one. We can check. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, you can make obsidian pickaxes, you sure can. So that's reinforced 3, so I'm definitely going to make obsidian pickaxe for sure. Why don't I make a dock? I could. I could do that, but yeah, this is modded, and I don't know, it's kind of like this for me with modded. When I play modded, I don't really try to build like super awesome towns and cities and structures. I just build to play the mod pack, and I just basically build to where, you know, I just have my stuff in one area and I'm good to go. That's kind of how I play modded. But I mean, if I play vanilla Minecraft, I'm going to build houses, we're going to make towns and cities and all that stuff. But like, if we're doing modded, it's kind of different. I don't know, I could potentially in the future build some cool stuff, which we're playing Greg Tech, so I probably will. Okay, that's pretty slow, but we finally got some obsidian. Very slow to get this stuff here. My mining speed is 29. I wonder, we still haven't gotten another modifier either. Oh. That's a wisp spawner there. Interesting. I didn't even know there was even a spawner in this. I don't know if I should break that or not. I don't know. Don't know what we should do about that. I don't have a clue. Well, we got our obsidian now, at least. I'll probably find a lava source. Probably the one that's on the map. We'll take some water and we'll get a bunch of it. But I want to wait until I actually get a good hammer. But this should be enough to where we can get ourselves our hammer now. So that should be good. I just don't really have the means or resources to do a lot of building either, is why I don't really build. I don't really even know what, if I would do a dock, what type of dock I would do, because like I said, the ore veins are everywhere, and it would be kind of hard to navigate through a dock. Because we have all this like cobblestone out here connecting all these ore vein places together. So it's all connected together. I may even just expand it with more dirt. I may just place dirt down. But I don't know for sure what I want to do. Or I may just leave it as is. I don't know. I don't really like my house over here. It looks pretty ugly. If I'm honest, it looks really ugly. And the reason why it looks ugly is because the arch on the front is just really, really small compared to the size of the overall building in itself. And, but I'm just leaving it like that just for now. But I mean, it's not a bad design. It's just, very, very bulky looking, I guess. And I haven't even added anything on the sides. We're just kind of keeping it open, pretty much. But there's our obsidian. We can throw it in here and finally get to making that obsidianite stuff. Then we can upgrade our... I could upgrade my tool to that, I guess. The obsidian gives reinforced 3. What does obsidianite give? Yeah, we could, but... yeah. Okay, let's see. Alright, obsidianite pickaxe head gives reinforced 2. Mine level obsidian. So yeah, I guess obsidian would actually be a better... it'd be a better pickaxe head because it has reinforced 3. And also, obsidian would now be easier to get. So it would be easier to obtain, obviously. There it is. Molten Obsidianite. We finally got it. Oh wow, we still have a lot of obsidian in there. That gives you a lot, actually. Wow. I can't believe how much that gives you. So we need like a lot more of the zinc stuff. In order to get zinc, you just have to run around the map and find it. So I have to get another stack of zinc going here probably. But I don't think I have any more of that. We can kind of do this to see if we have any more. Doesn't look like we have any more of that stuff. So I'll have to go get some more zinc. Well, it's been about an hour. That's usually what I stream for. But yeah, like I said, I wanted to get the tool forge, but we'll eventually get to that at some point. Still got a lot of work to do. We need to go find more zinc and stuff. But we can definitely get this quest done here. There just wants one. We'll go ahead and get the one. Oh, hi. How you doing? Actually not afraid of you because I have still armor on. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you, zombie? You ain't gonna do nothing. You're gonna die. Oh, we gotta level up on our iron bronze sword. It's level 3 scratched. It hasn't even scratched the surface. Anyways, here's our obsidianite ingot, and then that'll complete the quest. Yay! So molten obsidianite. So we get all this stuff. Choice reward. Let's take the block of gold because I want to see something. Yeah, I bet you we can get an extra modifier. That's what I want to do. I want to get an extra modifier. So I'm not exactly leaving just yet. I want to do a few more things here before I go. So we have a diamonds. I got like 1 diamond here. So if I use this and this, will this actually give me an upgrade? Yeah, it actually will. So now it says modifiers remaining 1. So now we can add an extra modifier. So now if I come over here and grab diamond, I should be able to add more durability. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Durability plus 500. So now this thing has a durability of 800, effective durability 1000. I don't know if there is obsidianite armor. I don't think there is. Let's see, obsidianite. Yeah, there is no type of armor. There's only tools. They should definitely add some type of armor though. But right now, I think steel armor here that we have, we got a chest plate and a helmet, is the best armor that we can get for right now. These iron leggings, enchanted stuff, I found these off enemies. So, not too bad. But the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade my pickaxe to obsidianite material. So unfortunately, I got to waste a piece of steel. And I need to go to sleep because I don't want to get killed by enemies. I'm going to go out here and we're going to make an obsidianite pickaxe head. Because I don't want to be using all my steel to repair my pick. I want to be using this stuff. We'll go ahead and make one. And we can also make the tool forge as well once I get around to it. It's kind of running out of time, I guess. Alright, there's our obsidianite pickaxe head. Pull this back. So, the tool forge. So here's the tool forge. So we need, oh man, we need plates. That's a lot of obsidianite. So we're going to have to go get more zinc and everything to make this. So obsidianite large plates, seared stone slab. That's just seared stone with a saw. We have that. Blocks of aluminum. Pretty easy to get, I think. At a tool station, we have just a saw it down to that. And a hammer. This is not bad. It's not hard. Block of aluminum. Not sure how to get aluminum. I don't know if maybe we have some already. Let me see if we have aluminum. Lead, tin, silver, molybdenum. I don't even know what the heck that is. Copper, aluminum. We got one. We got one. But I imagine there's probably aluminum ore veins. I don't know if we got any of that. I don't think we have any of that. Okay, we don't have any of that yet. Yeah. Yeah, the plates are going to take a lot of molten obsidianite. But that's the only real issue. What am I doing? Okay, so this will change this to obsidianite. So now we will repair with obsidianite and not steel. Which, that was the ultimate plan anyway. Because I don't want to be using my steel. Now I do need to upgrade every single one of these tools to obsidianite as well. And my sword and everything, but that's going to take time. Because we'll have to run around finding zinc. So, yeah, it kind of sucks. But then we need to figure out how to make the, we got to make a plate cast. So a plate cast is molten brass on one of these large plates here. We could probably just use stone to make that. Let's actually see if we can do that. So we take cobblestone and we come down here. And then we do the large plate pattern. Then we come to this one with the plate pattern. And there we go. So we can make a cast out of this. I think I'll just leave that material in there. And then you'll take this large plate. I will take some brass here. The large plate thing. I'm going to dump some brass in here. And then we'll take our large plate and we'll put it here. And then once we pour the brass on it, that'll make a cast for us. And then we should be good to go. And then I'll have to go find more zinc and all that stuff. So yeah, anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head out for the day, and I'll probably let this run so that way I can kind of grind some more of the stuff out for the next stream. Lots of work to do. Lots of zinc to go find. But yeah, I'm gonna head out, and thanks for hanging out with me, Jeff. Appreciate you. Hopefully you come back soon at some point. And maybe we get some more new people that want to come and hang out on my streams. But I hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Adios.